And the nice thing about that is I can just press A so I can still be sipping from my wine glass.
Right, yeah. Ooh, I like how they float like that.
I don't have to do anything so far. Oh my gosh, the chains have inscriptions on them.
That's cool.
And they're gone.
I wish I knew Hylian.
You know, we should have more stamps by now.
Yeah, we definitely should. I'll look up. Well,
maybe there's like other methods of getting it, like non-chest methods.
Would you prefer to do stamps and bugs together, or can I just do that solo and like splice in footage of that?
I think it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not too attached to the result. Stamps, I'm kind of... Ooh, sages. Oh, you're back in.
I'm back. Ganondorf. Why are the sages all identical? Twilight Princess. We have a title.
Because here, they're archetypes. We have a title. Look at that, just got a halo. Oh, everything.
You know, Midna called Zelda Twilight Princess, and now they called Midna Twilight Princess.
Nice callback.
Ooh.
I wonder how much Zelda knew of Midna.
That's a good question.
This looks good dance.
Really cool.
It's so choreographed. This is like the first chance you actually get to see the Twilight architecture.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you're gonna have a lot to say about this.
Kind of
I love
see
the
their
visual
world.
effects.
Yeah. It kind of reminds me of the first time you see her without her mask.
Oh my gosh, I have a parallel to make. Zant doing that to Midna is equal to the biggest side quest in Majora's Mask. The Skull Kid turns an adult into a child.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That's weird. That's almost like a gift. I have so many regrets.
Well, it was an adult. Okay, well, I won't go too far into context. That's spoilers.
Ooh.
That looks cool.
She has like a single canine.
Yeah.
She doesn't even have one like
Well,
on
she's
the
always-
parallel side.
It's like my tooth.
Really?
Well, I mean, I have two canines, obviously.
Yeah.
One's more prominent.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I can't say I've ever studied your mouth so closely.
Yeah. Well, you should have.
I will after this.
Just always staring at it.
Yeah.
Why was she there, though? Why was she in the woods?
Yeah, there's really no in-between. You know what's weird about this game is, like, Midna doesn't have a whole bunch of, like, character development, really. Like, cutscene-wise. But the way she talks to you, it's, like, almost a seamless transition from her being kind of a jerk at the beginning to, like, being relatable-ish.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a certain point where it just kind of falls away, and you don't, or I say you don't, one doesn't notice. I didn't notice. That would be the best thing to say. I didn't notice. I can't be privileged.
I have a particular point, and that was right after Dungeon 3, when she gets forced into the light world. And she's on your back dying.
Yeah, and you kind of save her.
Yeah.
That's true.
I think that's when people start liking her. I mean, they always liked her for her snark.
For her snark.
So cool, like. And I love that effect. I know they reuse it.
Yeah.
In Skyward Sword.
Yeah. Oh, the Gate of Time.
Yeah.
I love that so much. It's like a monolith. You know, you have to get through the quest, and you turn it into the. Oh my gosh, Skyward Sword is a really pretty game. This little mandala that he's standing on.
Yeah.
It's like a lotus.
I guess I know what that means now. They're context clues.
Context clues. Beautiful sky. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
So is that always there? Or is that just opened recently?
I don't know. Well, you just finished the mirror.
I think this is an inverted sky. Like color inverted, right?
Yeah, the clouds would be dark and the sky would be light. I just love the black and gold and the bloom and the lavender.
Although it's reduced.
Oh, did they cut the bloom down?
They definitely did for the HD.
Dude, I love the blooms so much, though.
I did too.
I
I never
really-
complained about it.
That was the aesthetic of the game.
It was. Let's be honest.
I really, yeah. What was the first thing? That was like the thing that introduced me to Bloom.
It was Zelda.
Yeah. And they did it so well, too. I thought they did it really well. And for that reason, I love the effect.
Yeah, I agree. I know it was a major criticism, but I really liked it.
Too much Bloom. I remember like a VG Cats comic that
Yes,
where he just, his eyes explode and bleed out.
I remember that too.
Yeah, no, I like these temples that look kind of like ziggurats, like these really old kind of, probably like the oldest version of like a civilization's religious
That's
kind of
cool.
zone. And but the cool thing is like, because I think the lore in the game is they got sealed away very early in time, and so it kind of points to them, you know, like not advancing past that. I think.
Ooh, I like that. That's
Yeah. Ew, spooky.
terrifying.
Watch out, dodge it. Do a side flip.
I should
Do a cool side flip.
have. Oh, and it's gonna tell us what happened.
Shadow crystals. Can I pocket them?
Can I?
I want these in life.
So the other day, while Abe and I were handing out stuff for our job, the job you formerly had, when we first started the series, you had that job.
Abe, right, yeah, New Dayton.
New date. We had like a 25-minute conversation.
Oh my gosh, really quick.
Yeah.
Next game you play with Abe.
Aww.
Okay.
We had a 25-minute conversation about how you would elevate a business of selling souls from like a small artisan shop
Ooh.
to like mass producing.
Of souls?
Yeah. 25-minute conversation.
Wait, what? Why would someone want to buy a soul?
I mean, would you not?
What use do I have for a soul? I mean, like, another... That statement out of context sounds so emo.
What use would I?
What use
would I have for a soul?
Dang, why are you crying?
That's just how you sounded when you were 14.
Yeah.
When I first started asking these big questions.
But yeah, like,
Well, it'd be like for your coffee table, it'd be like a conversation piece.
how does it manifest
Replace-
itself?
It's like a swirly thing.
Just like the typical spiritual little
Yeah, it's like an apostrophe.
a swirly thing. Aw.
Uh,
Okay, I
it's
do
like
want
a-
that just because it's cute.
Right?
I mean, it's a soul though. Like,
Yeah, it's a soul.
we can imagine it had a person
It has
attached
a
to it.
person. But
And-
what is it without the person?
Just a cute little swirly aesthetic device.
Yeah.
A centerpiece.
Yeah, it's centerpiece.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I feel like.
You want that,
Well, no. I feel like that would just be missing the full, you wouldn't have fully exhausted the object if you just used it as a centerpiece.
No, it's a
A sword.
status symbol.
But there's that's such a superficial way of treating it.
Yeah.
No,
For
like
the rich. You sell them as artisan souls
Oh
until
my-
everyone wants one.
God, what if? Oh, that's no. I hear what you're saying. That's a fucking statement too. But now, okay. For one thing, if we could physically manifest a soul, I'd be sitting here like, oh my God, Dungeons and Dragons is real. And I'd be sitting here trying to study some arcana and how can I wield this and what's the truth of the world and everything. Which I feel like would be
Wait.
more fully exhausting the soul. Okay.
Digital Zant. Not
Digital
Phantom Ganon. Digital Zant.
Oh man, that green and red.
Yeah.
And he's kind of staticky, like it's projected. He's so cyberpunk.
And also, real quick, why is this the first time we've seen bats come out of the portal? And every other time it's just been those same monsters.
I was really expecting those monsters. Light ball thing. I mean, if we're to assume that even the little whatever video game anime version of the soul is what it would actually look like.
Right.
I mean, but then that also being said, there's a reason that culturally people usually depict it that way. I don't know. Well, there's a reason, as if people have actually observed it.
Well, maybe they have. Sorry.
No, I hear what you're saying, and I know what you mean. Like,
Oh, this is called a soul. Huh, interesting.
well, a soul.
Right, and
Like
now
a
it
light.
obviously makes me connected to the sun. But do you think that's ever been like a thing? We connect souls, the essence of life, to the sun, the life giver?
Gosh, I don't know. I always thought that like the best religious symbol was like sun.
Oh,
like,
absolutely.
like if you religions that have like a sun god, that seems like the most logical. You know, if I'm gonna sit here and like pretend like I have to start from the very beginning and be like, all right, what are just some truths? I feel like it wouldn't take too long to like attach the sun to, you know,
Oh, absolutely.
life-giving, all that.
I would totally worship the sun.
And so yeah, it seems like a worshipable thing.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's chasing you.
I really like this mechanic, and I like how how they repurposed the wall master. Or I guess the floor master. I don't know which one's which.
Is it timed between each room too? Does when you enter this next room, does it remember where that thing is and it measures the time before it enters through? Because it like teleports through
that's
the
a good
room.
question.
It phases through the wall.
It might be immediate. I don't know.
Or when you reach a certain point in this room.
I think it's a certain point.
Ooh, I love that rune.
I love that
Magic circle.
zoom effect.
Yeah. Go! Ooh, dodge those rat boys.
Bad boys.
Oh my goodness.
It's okay. It's fine.
I forgot.
So,
Yeah, because he doesn't chase after you, does he? He chases after the soul. Good puzzle.
good puzzle. I like it.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but you know what game had the best puzzles?
Was it Ico or Shadow of the Colossus?
Well, Zelda game, sorry.
Do tell.
I think Skyward Sword.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I really like the time shift crystals.
Oh, those were amazing.
This
Yeah.
made for such good puzzles.
They really knocked it out of the park with the successive.
Yeah, let me drink something.
The
And also wine.
yeah, let me drink something and also drink something. The mines and then the ship, like they had a good thing and then they developed upon that good thing.
And then they turned it into a great thing.
That was those were the best dungeons.
The Sand Sea was the best.
Man, this room too, it's like having to do the little bait and switch with the shadow Dekubabas. Like when you first enter the room, you're just like, the design in here just seems arbitrary.
I think I maybe missed the chest.
You can probably go back.
I will.
Do you have to have the soul for it?
I don't think so. I either have to have the soul, or I have to have the what we get when we get two souls combined.
Oh, okay. I guess that would serve the same purpose.
It definitely will.
Oh yeah, cause yeah.
We're only gonna save a few people right now.
Save the rest for the other soul.
Oh, there's a second one.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. Ew, some of them were like in mid teleport. And they were still kind of like elongated.
Yeah. It's gross when to show animation, like you know how they'll stretch and they'll pull, and so like for more cartoony styles, like I know the Wind Waker was guilty of it. A model, or at least like a 2D drawing, will stretch in the middle of an animation to show that it's like it's moving.
Reacting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's that always freaks me out when you pause it at the right frame.
Yeah. Ugh.
Yeah.
You're gonna be Spider-Man here.
Basically.
You're gonna be a Tobey Maguire. We've dreamed of this.
Honestly, the whole reason I started watching Entourage was just because I knew
Zeldaep. Sorry, what were you saying?
The whole reason I started watching Entourage because I knew you got bored of the Tobey Maguire joke.
Oh. No, I liked the Tobey Maguire joke in the face of Entourage.
Made me like you a whole lot more, Sean.
Yeah. Tobey Maguire made you interesting. Entourage just...
You only don't like Entourage because Tina Fey told you not to.
I only don't like Entourage because, like, I'm just not interested. It's not even that I don't like Entourage, it's just that I'm not interested in the slightest to watch Entourage.
Well, that's still like a feeling without an explanation. You know what I mean?
Like, I think I've seen enough of Entourage to
have you?
understand why...
My understanding was you hadn't seen it.
I haven't watched a full episode of Entourage, but I know enough of, like, the following of Entourage, and I feel like I know of
Following.
the idea of Entourage.
Does Entourage have a following?
I mean, not like I don't know the cult fandom of Entourage.
I would consider myself in the cult fandom of Entourage.
Oh my gosh, really?
I would call it, yeah.
Who are you?
Like,
I just understand like the tone of an Entourage. Like, I get what Entourage is purveying, and I know what people want to get out of Entourage who watch Entourage. And I still don't trust that you wanted that out of Entourage. I think you wanted something separate, something higher, something like ironic. Or not ironic, because that's selling you short. I think that you wanted something that was like... You wanted to observe like a culture or something.
That's true. No. You're absolutely right.
And that
You're
culture
hitting
that
on
you were
something.
observing, I feel like that is the culture that I see, and I'm like, I'm not interested.
Here's the
And
thing.
so I don't want to watch Entourage because there's other interesting things that I can still do with my day.
No, here's how I'm gonna define it for you. Okay. You're right. I did observe it for its cultural setting, and we won't go too dig into Entourage for like this recording.
Or ever.
I
I don't want to have
That's cool how it's a separate animation for a wolf link. But it's like this weird, like, here's the thing. If Entourage were the only show that presented was the only show that presented like a privileged white straight male perspective, it would be brilliant because of the way it handles it. And the sheer fact of the matter is that there are like fucking thousands that do exactly that, and it does really nothing new by comparison. But like how it demonstrates problems from that perspective and how people both answer to them and like have to deal with them, and even like how they fail to overcome the things they're supposed to. It does it really well in a really believable, character-driven way. That like they're all shitty people in season 1, but by the time like season 4 comes around and like they've actually been progressive and they've acknowledged kind of the shitty things they've done.
By the way, you just did an incredible job of balancing like exposition and
Well, thank you.
boss battle,
Yeah,
mini boss battle.
thank you.
I was like on the edge of my seat watching you fight all the like you were knocking the plants out before they landed. It was impressive, yeah.
I appreciate that.
And I also heard everything you said.
But yeah, that's my big thing, is that you're right. I did watch it for a certain cultural thing, and it's very dude-bro-y, but also at the same time, it does, like, it's an HBO show, and it went on for so long, and there is something to it. Whether or not it's worth it is completely debatable. I would never suggest it to you, because you've decided that you don't like it, and your reasoning's airtight, and it wouldn't be for you.
It's just boring. I think I would be bored by it. That's not even fair to say because I have the qualifier, I think, but like...
Well, if you're watching for sheer comedic value, I disagree. But if you're watching to care about the characters or the plot, then yeah, you're probably right.
And just in the hierarchy of things that I still have to watch, like, it falls so low on the list. There are so many things that even if like at the spur of the moment you were like, hey, watch Entourage right now, and you have to, if you're not going to, you have to at least tell me a show. I would like be just searching the annals for a show to watch instead. Just to pull one out of my ass, Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Which you're watching right now.
I am watching that right now. You came in while I was watching that.
Right.
Where the fuck am I going?
My family's watching it too, and I'm not watching it.
That's interesting.
Go. Oh yeah, I can't jump with him.
I'm gonna reset some things.
Can you shoot the hand to like stun it or something?
Maybe.
Put that back down and like, is there not a claw shot over one of those? Oh, use it to backtrack. Innocent.
Gyro controls with the cord is kind of awful.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
There you go.
Oh!
Yeah, I have to go back. Oh no, the darkness is coming back.
Can you shoot it?
No, it's gone.
No, I still saw a shadow there.
Did you?
Does it not like?
Oh, it does. You're
slowly?
right.
Yeah,
Hell
shoot
yeah.
it down. With a bomb, no less. Oh, keep going, keep going. Ooh, hit it off.
Got it.
Nice.
Fucking god.
Proactive lifestyle. And he got close enough to the door that it's going to take a while. Oh, look, he's
Oh,
still
he's
stunned.
still, yeah, he's like, does not know what happened.
I think it's fair to say dead.
You're right.
This is a place where it's okay.
We've come full circle.
Could you not drop down straight from that position?
Maybe I could have. You're probably right. I don't think I can grab from here. But I
You
can.
can.
Alright. I passed this room.
Your legacy is secure.
I guess I should just keep talking when I play a boss. That seemed to work out really well.
Yeah.
I do like that zoom effect it does when the hand comes in.
Oh, it's like kind of multi-frames stacked on each other.
Yeah.
Ew, I don't like that sound.
So that's... What's that?
What is this? What does that do? Oh. It's just like a... Oh, what's his name? The guy who did the birds. I haven't seen any of his movies, but
Alfred
he's
Hitchcock.
like Hitchcock. That's like a Hitchcocky noise, like that dissonant chord. Like just imagine like knives and shower curtains.
Yeah,
You know that?
the big one.
The big one.
Honestly, though, I really liked his movie North by Northwest. It was a man.
Oh, the music festival.
Yeah, you got it. It was about a man who was being chased by people he didn't understand why. And like there's this kind of big conspiracy. It was the one movie where had that really famous scene where a man's standing like in like a field
in the airplane.
in the airplane. Yeah, that
Oh,
was him.
wow.
That was a really good suspenseful movie. Ooh,
Your hand is on fire.
yeah.
This looks cool. I wish you could just wield this the whole time. This like shining, burning blade. I mean, the golden master sword is kind of cool too. But if you could just like, pull it out of the scabbard, it's just too bright to even distinguish detail.
I think it should have a flaming sword,
Yeah.
like in our favorite show, Game of Thrones.
Flaming swords just seem so like legendary. Well, like it's got a little like dust trail. It's cool.
This makes it look so much cooler.
I know. And you cast light now. You don't need a lantern anymore.
Ah, that's true. I'll just throw it out of my inventory.
Yeah.
He throws it to the side.
Yeah.
Damn.
It kind of has like a little bit of like a flame to it.
A little bit.
Is that in the light world too, or is it just here?
I think it's just here.
Well, better at all than never. I think you have to jump in.
Yeah.
If you have it wielded, like, no, it still works.
I think it still works if but we'll see. Got it.
Yay.
One more.
That is one that I know for a fact that I missed on my playthrough.
That's interesting that A Link to the Past was your first Zelda because it was my almost last Zelda, not counting Zelda 2, which I still haven't played.
The side scroll, the Metroidvania.
Yeah.
There are portions I remember in the Oracle of Seasons. I think that's the
Oh yeah, I love that one.
There's like 2D portions of it.
Yes, that's true. I don't want this.
Come on, darn. Wield that blade. Oh, right there. That was kind of simple.
Yeah. Got it.
The last one.
Just for fun.
Wow.
Let's get that one too. I wonder if they design dungeon colors with Link's tunic in mind.
Oh. What do you think about the way that like his tunic looks in this dungeon the whole time?
Yeah.
It looks kind of violet.
His tunic?
Not with a gold sword against it, but whenever you had just a normal one,
Oh yeah.
it's really drabby.
Yeah. I see what you mean.
This was my favorite Link.
Really?
Yeah.
Mine might have been Skyward Sword.
I like the baggy pants for Skyward Sword.
Yeah, I like that too.
It was much more
Well,
casual Link.
weren't you the one who said they tried to make Link less sexy?
Yeah, I don't remember. It was like some gaming did you know thing where what was it?
Oh no. We lost.
Okay, so one of the designers partners
For Ocarina of Time.
for Ocarina of Time was saying something like, I think they had like a really goofy looking Link, and then she was like, hey, all of the Nintendo characters look too goofy, like make it handsome. And so he took that suggestion and posed it, and then Link was handsome, and then they were like, but you know,
He's too handsome.
he's too handsome, like it looks like we're taking ourselves too
Right,
seriously.
that's the problem I have all the time.
So they gave
Too handsome.
too handsome. So they gave him pantaloons and like the tights and the sleeves and everything.
Even more handsome. It was a failure.
Which, yeah, like, doesn't seem that goofy. If anything, the form fitting shows the musculature underneath. The polygonal musculature. So strong, but so can't kill a plant.
Oh.
Ooh, they're like, ooh, no, it's not gonna work. Oh, it worked just in
Wow.
time. That's incredible. Wow.
Wow.
Oh, I like that. I don't remember that as a device. This reminds me so much of my favorite game, Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. Wait,
Aha!
not my
Okay.
favorite game,
Video games.
but a game that we brought up a lot.
I did like Metroid Prime 2 a lot. I
Well,
know.
and this is, and we're in the
being
dark
in,
world. We're in the,
yeah.
like that's such a Nintendo thing, the dark light world thing.
It really is. I think that might be like a thing in Japanese storytelling. Because like you never really hear dark and light as explicitly in English storytelling.
Yeah.
Like it's an implication, but it's never as
Ooh,
direct.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I can't argue that. Whoa! Dude! Oh, that felt good, I'm sure. I felt even a little bit good from that.
You're playing vicariously in the Let's Play.
Hardly. Oh man, the wine is way over there. Gonna refill.
You're fine. You can refill.
Just gonna bring it over
I'll
here
allow it.
and drink straight from the bag.
That would be monstrous.